Welcome back to South for Your Mouth. We are back in the kitchen with Mema cooking stuff. What are we cooking today, Mema?
Well, today we're going to make some miniature, like the little mini chocolate chip cookies. It's a little different recipe, but it's wonderful. You'll have to try it. The first thing you do is melt 2 sticks of butter and just let it cool down a little bit because you can't do it while it's warm. Then we're going to have flour, brown sugar, mini chocolate chips, vanilla instant pudding. Yes, what? Pudding? Yes, we're going to put a vanilla pudding in it. This is that dry mix, that's a small box. And then we're going to have baking powder, baking soda, salt, and vanilla flavoring. We'll be back in a minute. All right, our butter is cooled off some, so it's 2 sticks of butter. I'll just use my bowl here to put my spatula in so I don't make a mess. Like that. Then the recipe calls for a 1/2 cup of white sugar, 1/2 cup. And it calls for 3/4 cup of brown sugar packed. You know how when you're doing it, you push your hand on it, pack it down? This is a 1/2. And this is a 1/4. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my pudding in there. This is vanilla. I bet you could use chocolate, would be good too, but I haven't tried it. And I'm gonna start it mixing up. You can do this by hand. You don't even have to use a mixer, but I find it a lot easier just to use my mixer. Now we're going to put 2 eggs. I forgot to tell you a while ago it calls for 2 eggs. Always break your eggs like this, so in case there's a shell in it, you want to get it out. While our mixture is mixing on a low speed, put a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to try to use this. Just use a 1/2 teaspoon. One teaspoon of baking soda. One teaspoon of baking powder. You know that little thing there, you just pull it against it. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now we need 1 3/4 cups of AP flour, which is all-purpose flour. I'm looking to make sure, yep, 1 3/4. I sort of fluff my flour around. This is to make it not packy. There's 1. I've got to open some more flour, but we can get the 3/4 out of here. See, that looks like about 3/4. Now we'll incorporate that into our mixture. I'm going to stop it and scrape down the sides. Make sure everything's incorporated. We still have to put a cup of cake flour in here. Now, most of us don't keep cake flour, or I don't. So you can make your own. Well, how do you do that? Well, I'm going to show you. Get another cup of flour. And you know what? I need a tablespoon.
Go.
Our batter is mixed together, and all we have to do is add our little miniature chocolate chips. This is a 12-ounce pack. You're going to put all of it. Then you just have to stir it in. You can do it with a mixer, but this don't crush the chocolate chips as bad.
Oh, it's like ice cream.
It'd be nice in ice cream, wouldn't it?
Maybe we'll do a video this summer with some homemade ice cream, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a low carb blowout day for me.
Look at these. Once I mixed in the little chocolate chips.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm making little baby cookies, and they'll flatten out to be about like this. And I think I'll get somewhere around 75 or 100 of them. And no, we're not going to eat all of them. We're going to share. Just make them like this. So you can see it'll make a good many. Fix that one.
We
Preheated.
do have our oven preheated to 375. In you go, buddy. In you go.
I wouldn't even
We
do
got
that.
one in the oven here. We got 2 more on the aisle. How many is this
30
Mema?
per pan.
30 per pan. Look at that. We're going to be able to feed an army with cookies. Stay tuned, folks.
I'm going to store all these cookies in my lock and lock. They keep them real fresh. When they cool off enough, I'll stack them up in here and get a lot in this container. But before I do, just one little bitty bite. They're soft in the middle. So good.
Thanks for watching.